Alright guys, so in this code, what we're looking to do is a left to right pass and then right to left pass. What that allows us to do is to compare when we're moving from left to right. We'll be comparing the current index to the previous index, i.e. the current child to the previous child, and assigning them their candies, right? In the new array called candies. And so we will do that as a left to right pass, and then we will do it as a right to left pass so that we're comparing what's before and what's after that current index or that current child. And so in terms of code, first we need to set our ratings, not rantings. We need to set our length. So we just need a length for our array, right? That way we can iterate easier. Makes it easier typing it out. And then we need an array for candies, which will be the size of n, the size of our array for the children. And then we want to use a for loop, which states that for I in range 1 to n, or rather iterating by 1, if ratings, so we use an if statement, which will state that if ratings I is greater than ratings I minus 1, so this is our comparison, then we want to set candies, we want to set candies I at that index to equal candies of the previous child, I minus 1, plus 1. We want them to have an extra candy on that previous child, on the neighboring child. So this is our left pass. So we'll do exactly the same thing for our right pass, which will be for I in range. So we want now, in this case, we want to start from the back of the array, which will be back by one, back to the second to last child, sorry. So we want to be starting from the second to last child so that we can compare to the child before it. And so we want to start at n minus 2. We'll iterate 1. Or I'll leave this like this. 1 and minus 1. Cool. So in this case, this needs a space. Cool. So now we'll do another if statement that states that if ratings, can't type today apparently, ratings I is greater than ratings I minus 1. Sorry, I plus 1. Then we want our oops, hit the caps lock. Candies I to be compared. So what we intend to do here is we're going to use the max feature, which is going to compare our current candies to the candies of the previous child plus 1. And if that previous child has more candies, then we're going to set the new candies to be that number, that index or array, integer at the array, sorry. Otherwise we'll move on. So in this case, we're going to do max candies I compared to candies I of the previous child plus 1. Whichever is bigger, that's what we'll be writing candies to be. And in the end, we're going to return the sum of our candies. And so hopefully, if everything is correct, our result should come out pretty good. What have I messed up here? Okay, so I had a little bit of an issue with my indentation, but once everything is in line and in the scope of this function, this should then return a decent runtime, beats 83%. I think obviously you could write something a little bit faster, but I think for understanding this solution, this is maybe the easiest way to understand it. And so I hope that helps. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Please like, subscribe, comment. And if you didn't understand anything, drop it in the comments. If you have a question, like I said, leave it there. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.